Hello dear Cut and Sew Tribe, you are welcome to Cut and Sew Tribe YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. If today is your first time of checking on this channel, you are highly welcome. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more free interesting tutorial and do well to turn on the bell notification so that you'll be notified anytime I upload new video. Hello dear Cut and Sew Tribe, you are welcome to today's tutorial. So this is the part 2 of our monostrap dress. In the previous class I have shown us how to draft this dress. You will need to watch it so that you understand what we are doing. So in today's class, today's is going to be based on sewing. I'll be showing you how to join our pieces, the pieces we have drafted in the previous class together. So this is it. This is a complete front upper bodies. So I have it like this with my wording and the lining. So I will take this to the sewing machine now. Can you see it? Right side facing right side. I'm going to join it together by the side. Do you get it? This is the first thing I love doing. I will join it together by the side, and I will do the same thing for the lining. Do you get it now? So the same way, I'm going to join my lining together like this, and I will come and show you the next thing to do. All right, this is it. I've joined my front, and this is what we have. Can you see the way the cup is cupping? It is really coming out very well. So this is what you should have. I've joined the lining as well. Can you see? So you make sure by the time you are joining the lining, you place it correctly so that it will not go against each other. Do you get it now? So I have it like so, and you make sure you press your line open. This part, you need to press it open. So after pressing it open, you can just go ahead and trim this down. You don't really need this much, so you can trim it down so that that part will relax very well. Can you see it? But make sure you don't cut your thread. Do you get it now? So I'll do that for the other side too. So when you cut it down, this is what it will have. It will not affect anything, to just make it lay very well. So now you take this to the sewing machine again. The lining, can you see it? You need to place it correctly. I intentionally leave this one like this so that you see it. If you don't place it correctly, it will go against each other. Can you see it? So that means I will have to lose this part and place it correctly so that I will get the correct thing. So once I get the correct placement, I'm going to turn the neckline, and I'll come and show you the next thing to do. So I've turned the neck for both the front and the back. So I have it like this. I'm going to put this one aside now, and I will go and work on the down part. So this is how I will go with the down part. Let me use the front as example. The same thing I'll do here is what I will do to the back. So this is the right side. I've cut my lining. I'm going to sew the lining to the hem of my skirt like this. So I'm going to turn the hem of my skirt like this. After turning the hem, I'm going to pull it up like this. So this is how I used to do it. I'm going to pull the lining up to the hip side, and I'm going to sew the two sides of my lining. I'm going to sew it in. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I do hope you get it. I'm going to sew the hem. After sewing the hem, I'm going to pull it over like this, I'll sew the two sides. I'm going to do the same thing to the back pieces, and I'll come and show you the next thing to do. I've turned the down part. Can you see it the way it is? This is how the inside looks like. Can you see the hem? So the next thing we're going to do, I've done everything, the down part for both the front and the back. Can you see it? Now the next thing you're going to do is this. Bring this up here, right side facing right side. Can you see it? And you are going to pin it together. I want you to watch the way I want to do this part, because I want to use the lining to turn the waistline. So I'll just put my hand inside the armhole area here, and I'll try and pull this one in. So I'm trying to drag it in so that I can use the lining to turn the waist. So this is what you will have: lining to lining and fabric to fabric. Can you see it? I've been able to turn it inside out. So and I can just pin it down like this. So this is the same thing I will do to the front and the remaining back. I'll just put my hand inside the armhole to use it to turn the, I'll use the lining to turn the waist, so that we will not see any seam line outside there. So I've done that of the front. It's typically the same thing. You just put your hand inside the armhole and use the lining to turn it. So you have lining to lining together and fabric to fabric. So I'll do the same thing for this part. Can you see it? So this is it. You have it like so. You bring it together like this, right side facing right side. Can you see the placement? Right side facing right side. Then you put your hand inside the armhole. Can you see it? Just find somewhere around this place and you just put it inside out. Can you see it? So lining will face lining and fabric will face fabric. So let me go and do that, and I'll come and show you the next thing to do. I've joined the waistline. So can you see it? This is what you should have. Everything is neatly sewn. There is no stitch line on the waist. Can you see it? So this is how to go about it. Now I'm going to take the two back to the sewing machine back. I thought I should show you this part as well. So just take it to the sewing machine. I'm going to chalk the zipper part, the seam allowance for the zipper part, and that is just 1 inch. Do you get it now? So I'm going to measure. I'm going to use my zipper to check the parts that the zipper will stop. So my zipper will stop around this place, and I'll just go ahead and pin it down. Do you get it now? I'm going to pin it down to secure that part. So I'm going to sew just from this part to this part. So I'll just pin it down to secure that part, and I'm going to measure my slit. So I want it to be, or the slit to be, around 20 inches. So from the hem here, from the hem part, I hope you can see it. So from the hem here, I will measure my 20 inches. So wherever 20 inches is, I will stop here. Can you see it? From this place now, I measure 20 inches to this part, and I will stop. Do you get it now? So meaning this part is going to be, from here to here is going to be opened, and from where I pin here, from this part to this part, I'm going to sew it down like this. Do you get it? This is the only part I will sew here, and this upper part I'm going to fix my zipper. Do you get it now? Now after fixing my zipper, I will come and show you the next thing to do on this bag. All right, this is it. I fixed the zipper, I've joined the bag. Can you see it? And this is how our vent looks like. So I want to show you how to finish up this vent the easiest way, the simplest way I know. I've ironed it down like this, but I've not secured it down. I want to show you the easiest way, the method to secure it, and you are still going to have seamless look outside. So this is it. This is what will do the work. I'll just bring in my Emmy gum. I'm going to put it here like so. Can you see it? And I'll just iron it down on both sides like that. I have secured it. It will not open, and we are going to have seamless look outside. So I will do that, and thereafter I'm going to join my shoulder to shoulder. We have only one shoulder here now, so I'm going to bring this one in here like this. So this is the front, this is the back. I'll just use lining to turn lining like this, and I will sew it inside. So let me go and do that and come and shape this dress. So this is what the vent look like. Can you see it? I'll secure it and it's not opening again. So if you just want to secure it very well, I don't know, maybe you can see it. Let me bring it very close to the camera. I just did little stitches here just to secure it, so that by the time the hemming gum open, the fabric will not open. Can you see it? You just do it strategically. Make sure you use matching thread so that it will not show outside. So I've done that, and the next thing to do on this dress now, before we work on the sleeve, is to shape it. So now you're going to insert your accurate measurement, your hip circumference, your bust, and everything. You're going to use your own accurate body measurement. So for the shoulder, can you see it? I've joined the shoulder as well. This is what you should have if you follow the way I asked you to do it. So let me quickly go and shape it. I'm going to insert my measurement. I will shape it out. I'll come and work on the sleeve. Alright, this is it. I've shaped the dress and it is ready now. So I've come to the last stage, and that is the sleeve. So I'm going to cut the sleeve now. That sleeve is puff sleeve. So I'm going to use the remaining fabric to do that right now. This is what we're going to do now. I'm going to cut the two together. So just watch the way. Can you see it? I'm folding my fabric like this into two, like this, and I'll fold it again triangularly like so. So the length I want to use is 11 inches, but because it has pleats like this, so I'm going to make it like 16 or 18 instead of the actual 11 inches. You get it now? So the longer you have it, the better you'll be able to pleat it, or the better you'll be able to, I don't know how to say it now, to just pick the fabric. Do you get it now? So can you see it? I'll fold it triangularly like this. I'm looking at the length, and here I already have my 17 inches here. Can you see it? So I'll just use my free hand to do this thing. So I'm going to look for the armhole here. I'll make sure I get the armhole length here. Do you get it now? So, and I'll mark it like so. You know, I have 17 there. I will make sure I have 17 here too. I hope you can see it. So I'll just like creating this shape like this. Can you see it? So I want it to be big. I want it to be big. So I'll look for the armhole shape here. Can you see it? So, and I'll just measure it. Okay, I have what I'm looking for here, and I'll just, so it's as simple. Can you see it? So this is what you will have, and I'll just go ahead and cut it like this, and I'll open it up by the side. So I have this as a 2 sleeve, but you know one of the sleeve is off shoulder, so I'm going to remove the head so that we have it as the off shoulder stuff that we have there. Do you get it now? So now there is no one magic to it. I'll just bring this one, the side here of the sleeve, for the armhole side, for the off shoulder side. Can you see it? I will make sure I have this shape. Do you get it now? This shape of the off shoulder. So I have it around this place, and you know that upper part, I'm going to fold it to add elastic there. So I'm going to add like 1 inch there. Do you get it now? So I'll just remove this small, so that by the time I fold it in, it will still come down the more. So this is going to serve for our elastic casing. Do you get it now? So this is how the off shoulder area will look like, while the other sleeve, this part, you know, this is how it will look. And I'm going to add stay to it, because I want it to be strong. Do you get it now? So I'm going to fuse this stay on the fabric. Let me go and fuse the stay now, and I'll come and show you the next thing to do. So this is the sleeve. I'll fuse the interfacing. Can you see it? And I've gone ahead to cut the lining. So this is what I'm going to do about the lining. I'm not going to use it to turn it at the hem. I will just use it to cover the lining. I will sew it around like this. I'm going to sew the, you know, the lining is under like this. Can you see it? So I'll just use this lining to hold the fabric all around. So after that, I'm going to fold it in here like this to create my elastic casing. Do you get it now? So I'll fold it around at the edge to create my elastic casing. And for this other one, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to hold it around. I'll hold the lining around. I'm going to fold it here to create the elastic casing, and the upper part here, I'm going to create the elastic casing. I'll pass in my elastic. After that, I'm going to pick some parts like this. I'll just pick it just to create that look on the sleeve. Do you get it now? I'm going to pick it in some strategic points just to create that effect on the sleeve. So let me go and do those things, and I'll show you the final look on the mannequin. All right, let's so try. This is the final outlook of our dress. Can you see it? It's very beautiful. And this is the sleeve. You know, I told you, you just have to pick it randomly to create this effect. And you can see our boss is coming out very well. So if you find this tutorial helpful, kindly give us thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting tutorial. Till I come your way next, I'll see you in the next class. Bye.